in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about right now is why most of us men have so many problems with today's modern women, black women in particular. And like I've always said, and I'm going to say it again for you, one of the biggest issues that we have with you modern women is the fact that you are extremely combative, argumentative. You like to argue. You like to be loud. You like to put your voice above every voice in the world. So what I'm going to do is give you some facts, data, and statistics about this matter. And I'm going to show you, I think, 2 women, I believe, who are just as loud as they come. Lady, I'm going to tell you something. Just because you say something louder does not mean that you are more right. You hear me? Just because you are louder does not mean that you are more right. Let's go and get into it. 1 second as I put it up on the screen for you. Let's get it. Listen to this angry, musty, back heifer.
Men act like single is a death threat. Do you know that statistics show that women who are unwedded and unmarried are happier, and men who are unwedded and unmarried are depressed and have inflammation in their body? Do you wonder why? You wonder why? Because women are in relationships serving a man half the time. They're always sacrificing more, their body, their time, their energy, their spirit. And a man is getting catered to, no matter what the circumstance is. So at the end of the day, statistically, women who are in marriages are less happy than out of a marriage, and men who are in marriages are more happy than when they're out of a marriage. And that's statistic.
Now, let's go ahead and get to the statistic that she's yelling about, that she's screaming about. First, let me say this. I'm going to come back to this later, but I'm going to hit you with the facts first. What are these women that she's talking about that are catering to men? Because almost all the men who have spaces on YouTube who are a part of this so-called quote-unquote manosphere are talking about women not catering to their men. So that's cap. That's a bunch of lies. There are more women who are not serving their men than there are women who are serving them. This is why. Another thing, the women who are serving their men, they are being shamed by the ghetto ratchet women out there. The ghetto ratchet women are calling women who want to be traditional minded and actually want to take care of their man pick-me's and pick-meshans. They down them. They talk bad about them. You know what I mean? So what she's talking about, I have no idea, no clue. And I declare that woman right there needs some dick because she was yelling her mouth off. Now, let me go ahead and get into the statistics right quick and put on your screen. Give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Make it bigger for everybody. Okay, it says here. Now, she says statistically, women are happier, right, when they're not married. So let's get into this. According to the Institute of Family Studies, it says, among women under age 35, married women are much more likely than unmarried women to report that they are happy. 1 in 3 married women who are under the age 35 and child-free report that they are very happy, as are 30% of married mothers. In contrast, only 7% of unmarried and childless women say that they are very happy. Now, keep in mind, now, she said all the women who are not married are happy. Now, dig this, man. It says that women that are 35 and under who don't have kids report themselves as being very happy when they are married. And then those women who are married, who have children, 30% of them say that they are happy, which leaves only 7% of women who are not in marriages and childless who can say that they are very happy. So the majority, over 80% of women that are not married and childless are not happy. So she mixing shit up. So let me go ahead and show you another thing. Now look at this. It's gonna seem like it's contradictory, but it's not. I'll explain it to you in a second. It says, in research by Mintel, 61% of single women said they were very happy. They were happy with their relationship status compared to 49% of men. Let me break that down by reading it again. 61% of single women said they were happy with their relationship status compared to 49% of men. Why? because they're making this in a comparison to how men feel about relationships. That's why it's 61% of single women who feel that way. Because I just showed you a statistic a while ago where women are being compared to other women, and the numbers came up different. All the numbers were different when you compare women with women when it comes to being single or in a relationship. Why? Because women see relationships differently than men. Women have support systems that men don't have. Women have beta male orbiters that men don't have. Women have a bunch of thirsty dudes chasing around them and always giving them validation every second of the day. Men don't have that. So we deal with being single much differently than you do. It's easy for you to say you're happy when everybody's trying to give you some penis. You get me? Now I got one more stat to show you to back what I just said up. Look here. Who is happier, single men or women? Women receive more social support and encouragement than men do from friendships. It's no wonder that women report being happier single. We've built a strong network of connections that doesn't rely exclusively on a romantic relationship. And that was taken, that right there was January 4th, 2024 from the medium.com. So like I said, and I knew that before I even found that statistic. The reason why you're much more happier when you're single, lady, because of the support system that you have in place. And also because of all the simps and all the tricks and all the weak men who trying to always gas your head up and make you think you're more than what you are. That's what it is. I'll shoot. That's the reason why you so, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. Because all the other men are still gassing your ass up, telling you stuff to make you believe that you're bigger than what you is, larger than life. Man, come on, man. And women like that, I'm gonna put it back on the screen, but women like that who yell that statistic out, you better be careful what you say, because you're gonna find people like me who gonna go to that statistic, and then I'm gonna prove you wrong with your own statistic. Real thought. Now let's go ahead and keep going.
And that statistic is a fact. Look it up. And there's a reason for that. So you can sit here all you want and say that that's why I'm single. Like that's a fucking the most horrible thing in the world. I've been in relationships since I've been 15 motherfucking years old. And guess what? I've been single for 4 months and I'm the happiest I've ever been. Single.
You're the happiest you've ever been.
I'll tell you something. During the time that you've been in a being single for 4 months, that's the happiest you ever been. That's the happiest every other man has been, because they ain't involved with you. I'm sure somebody who is with you is happy as hell right now. They ain't with you for 4 months at least. Let's keep on going.
The happiest you've ever been because you choose the wrong men.
Nigga, I wouldn't care if I was single for the rest of my life, because I love my own company. I'm really that one.
Your choices are bad, and maybe that's why the fuck you single. Your choosing ability is all
That's not what I'm saying.
He right. He right. Now, what I'm going to show you is a clip by J Life, man. I spoke to this individual about over a year ago. His content came across my show. Check him out, man. And I had to play this, man, because he got a woman that's just as loud as the one I just told you about, man. Hold on, that's the wrong one. And she is loud, man. All the respect to that brother. The other guy, I don't know the other guy, but I'm going to be real with you. It should have been handled a little bit differently, because that one was out of control, man. I couldn't deal with it, because I would have to check her right there. You know what I mean? She was running the show. I can't do that. All right, let me go ahead and get it going. Let's get it.
I don't need them.
You talk to him
So
like this?
that's why it's important for
But
him
do
to
you
be
talk
that
to him
kind of
like
partner
this?
for me.
Do you talk to him like this?
Like what?
Like how you talking to us right now? Do you talk to him like that?
You over talking.
Yeah.
Like a lot of women.
Yeah, tell me you talk to him like
I'm
that.
gonna tell you something.
And you
And
expect
I
him
ain't
to
gonna
be
say-
a ride
I
or
ain't
die
gonna-
for you.
Can I say this? I ain't gonna
I
say a
can't
lot of
believe
women.
you.
I was sitting here listening. There's no way in the fuck, because I done dealt with this.
Mm-hmm, me
There's no
too.
way in the
Me
fuck
too.
I'm gonna sit here and take you serious when you doing this shit to me. I got a mama. Or had. I don't need another mama. I need a partner.
Yeah.
My partner in business or anything ain't gonna talk to me fucked up and make me feel this big.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to touch on something you said earlier. I'm glad you went in like that. I want to touch on something you just said a few minutes ago. We're getting here.
Yeah.
We're getting
I'm
here.
just, first of all,
Let me finish.
I don't want y'all to think that by me
No, we
bringing
good.
that
No.
up, I'm talking
This is
down on
great
my man.
conversation. No.
Exactly. See what I'm saying here? I said it before. Women have to give you gentlemen shut the fuck upness. You hear me? Shut the fuck upness. Just shut up. You cutting off the man. You had the floor. Now his time to talk. Now you just so inflamed, whatever it is. You just gotta keep going and talk louder and just being rude and stuff like that. You are combative. A lot of you women are just like enemies, man. Can't say nothing to your head hard. Oh man, I can't be on no live. That's why I don't have no show like that where you have people visit your show. Maybe I will one day because I know how how I am. If a woman in front of me and she yelling and screaming like this woman's about to do, I would check on that show so quick, man. I don't care who it is. I can't deal with that, man. I can't deal with no woman's mouth, bro. I'm not built that way.
I'm using it as an example because I know that's how a nigga would do. A nigga would take the slightest little thing you say and try to make like I'm trying to belittle my man in front of here. No, that's not what I'm doing. What I am doing though is making sure you understand that when a woman has a vision and a plan for where she want to go in her life, she don't need a man telling her, "Oh no, you don't need to go on."
She can do it in the inside voice.
She don't need to go on.
She can talk in the inside voice.
Yeah, what's wrong with the regular voice?
She can talk in the regular voice.
When a man talk loud, he's confident.
No,
When a woman talk loud,
no.
She's when a woman talk loud, she's just loud.
Yeah, because you know.
All right, let me ask you something, y'all. Because that's some bullshit she just said. When was the last time you heard a man talk like that to get his point across? I ain't talking about when he mad and finna try to whoop somebody, but when do men, even on my show on live stream, ain't been one man to come on there and talk loud like she doing to make a point. Ain't been one of them. So I don't know where she pulled that out of, but when a man scream like me, talk rah, 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 that means he's confident. But when a woman said, no, man, you being rude. You being loud and obnoxious, man. You being, I'm telling you, argumentative, man. That's one of the biggest problems that we have with you is your mouth, man. You won't shut up. You won't be respectful. You're not pleasant to be around. And when you're upset, you don't know how to express it with respect. Both of them men right there, it's taking two men to try to calm her down. It shouldn't take that. It should take one man's voice. The way she is with them is how she is with her man, and the way she is with other people in the street, man. Whoever it is, that's how she is. When she get pissed off, that's how she gonna act. What she's doing right now is showing those two men that she don't respect them at all. Now, she may come out like, oh, I respect them, man. I love being on the show and all this and that. I love it. What you do in front of the camera shows everybody what you think about everybody. Now, when you off the camera and you talking about, hey, man, let's go out. Let's go to Applebee's and Whataburger and go chill out at the Cheesecake Factory, ha, 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 and drink, ha, 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 ha. That's the fake you. Because the camera ain't rolling. But in the moment you get in front of a camera, and next thing you know, you might have an opportunity to go viral. Put a little money in your pocket. Then you act like this. That is the real you. That's who you really are. You can't fool me. I've seen people like this before, and that's exactly what you are. Let's keep going.
When a woman talk loud, she's just loud.
Yeah, because you know why? Because the women ain't supposed to talk like that.
So can I finish?
You're right.
You're right.
Fuck both of y'all. If y'all say that I'm up here.
You heard that? She said, F both of y'all. F both of y'all. To those men. And the other guy, I don't know the guy in the white shirt with the other, that's not J-Life, that's not him. Whoever he is, I ain't got no disrespectful word for him, but I'm gonna say it like this, man. It sounds kind of suckerish a little bit because he gotta say, can I talk now? Can I talk now? Why do you have to ask a woman, can you talk on the show that you're on if you and him are both the workers and owners of that show? You don't have to tell nobody that shit. Now, I don't know the workings of that, even if it's not what I think it is. You don't never have to talk, look at a woman and say, can I talk now, like that's your mama, like that's your boss. You never do that. You say, hey, look, if you gonna shut the hell up, man, you get off our show, bro. And you just shut that, just what it is. All right, I ain't got no words for you, homie. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm not gonna sit there and let a woman just pull me down and then throw F you and F you and F you and still sit there and there ain't gonna be no consequences. Come on, man. She making you look like you're a sucker. Not saying that you are, but she make you look suckerish. She emasculating you. If this clip was to go viral, you look like the man with no nuts. You see how women make you look on there, man, if you lit them? Just keep going, man.
Both of y'all, if y'all say that I'm up here being some type of way because I don't need neither one of y'all for shit, and you're not gonna sit up here and talk condescending to me either. Because yes, I am a strong woman, I am an empowered woman, and I don't take shit off of no nigga. I don't give a fuck if he my daddy, my brother, my man,
why
or the
you
nigga
get
sitting
mad
next
at
to me
us?
on stage.
This is
I don't
the
give a
question.
fuck.
Listen, this is a question that you said. Why you mad at us for that?
Oh, I got more, man. I got part 2 of the lunacy here. I ain't got nothing bad to say about them brothers, man. Like I said, I talked to that one guy before, man. I haven't talked to him. He got my number. If you see your video, man, you can hit me up. You probably still have it. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you the same shit. I think you know me well enough on the phone conversation. That woman making y'all look weak, man. I applaud y'all for what y'all doing on the thing, but that woman, she was out of pocket, bro. All right, let me play the second part of the same shit.
Would you rather have your happiness or business when it comes to marriage? No, you can't have both.
Why do people always think you can't have both?
You can't.
That's the problem.
Tell me where it works at.
See, that's the fucking problem.
Tell me where it works
I'm a
at.
goddess. I can have everything because I'm manifesting my reality. I'm gonna have a business. I'm gonna be fucked, and I'm gonna be happy.
No, ain't nothing wrong with
that
you
part.
having a bit. No, those are separate entities.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. She said she's a goddess. She can have everything she wants. Let her have it. Let her have her world away from mine, you did, because I can't do no shit like that, bro. I can't deal with no mouth like that, bro. All that loud talking, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a woman in my house, I don't know how long ago, and she was raised in a loud family, man. You go to a house, man, everybody talking loud as fuck, bro. You know, the mama and them, they ghetto and whatnot. She had came to my spot, and I had to tell her in my house. I understood it first. First, I had to understand before I check. Before you check somebody, you gotta try your best to understand them sometimes, man. You know, I said, look, in my house, man, you can't overtalk me. When I say overtalk me, I mean like I don't feel the need. I should not ever feel as if I have to raise my voice to get my point across because you talking loud too. Even if she wasn't upset, she just talked loud, but she needed some structure. She needed some direction and some correction here. So I had to tell her that. I said, look, man, you can't be talking loud in my house. Here it is. I'm about to blow a damn brain vessel trying to say hello or some shit because you talking so damn loud. And she couldn't really understand it. That it made her feel some type of way. But it corrected her. Honest to this day, I still don't give a shit because, like, you train people how to treat you, man. You got to teach people how to treat you. They come in there with a whole bunch of assumptions, man, think they can treat you like every other person out there. But no, you got to let people know, man. You got to stand on business and say, look, you know, you got to say it rude because like I say, some people come from households where they use a lot of profanity, where they talk really, really loud. They really ghetto. They get really excited over little things. They grew up that way. So you got to be kind of a little understanding about what you're dealing with there. But once you get that understanding, you still stand on business and tell them, look, I understand what the hell going on, but you need to understand me now, partner. I don't accept this. I don't accept that, this, X, Y, and Z. And if you want to fuck with me, get on my program, cooperate with me, then you're just going to have to roll with me or roll the hell out of here. That's just what that is, man. So never compromise what you want just to make another person happy, man. Don't do that, man. Don't ever, sacrifice yourself, your happiness, so that somebody else can be happy. That what simps and suckers do. A simp and a sucker, man, always puts the woman's emotional state of being and the woman's emotional mental being above his own. He always puts that woman first. He put on the pedestal. And whenever you get in a situation like that where you're almost timid, it's almost like you walking on eggshells because you don't want to offend a woman you will. She done got you, man. You sucker, man. You're a sucker. You might have been strong. You might have been a strong, not strong, but strong in the streets. Anytime you afraid of losing a woman, she got your ass. I don't care what type of man you are. Anytime you're afraid of losing a woman, and I'm talking now, use common sense now. I ain't saying you're afraid of losing her because you're not doing anything wrong. If you're out there messing around, doing all kinds of stuff, and she's catching you doing shit, yeah, I get that. But if you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're not a perfect man, but you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you are afraid of losing that woman, oh man, she running you. She got all the power in the relationship, bro. You gonna cry and shit. You gonna whine and you gonna go on social media. Why my woman left me when I was the best thing for her. You'll never find another man like me. All that shit, man. Whenever you put yourself in that position of a fool, man, that's what's gonna happen. I'm just letting you know, man. Never, never, never overvalue a woman, man. And that's what a problem with a lot of y'all, man. You overvalue women. You already know you the shit. You already know you the best version of yourself, or you trying to be. You're doing well in life. But when you get with the woman of your dreams, you lose sight of all that. You forget who you are and become what she wants. And anyway, how I get down. It might be a live stream Friday at 5:30 Central Standard Time. I don't know yet, but it might be a live stream. And Sunday, it's gonna be Friday or Sunday. I might do 2. I don't know, but it's always 5:30 Central Standard Time. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. You let me know what you think about this topic, man. I'll get at y'all later. Y'all have a good one now, yeah.